There's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughta. He took a bite of a lily pad, flapped his wings and he said, I'm glad I'm a little white duck sitting in the water. Quack, quack, quack. There's a little green frog swimming in the water, a little green frog doing what he oughta. He jumped right off of the lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little green frog swimming in the water. Go on, go on, go on. Here's a little black bug floating on the water, a little black bug doing what he oughta. He tickled the bug on the lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little black bug floating on the water. Chirp, chirp, chirp. There's a little red snake lying in the water, a little red snake doing what he oughta. He frightened the duck and the frog so bad, he ate the little bug, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little red snake lying in the water. Oh, now let's throw my hair left. I'm sailing in the water, no, not in left. Doing what he oughta. It's lily pad. The duck and the frog man are wing. It's sad that there's nobody left sitting in the water. Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to see the Queen. Pussycat, pussycat, wanted you there. I frightened the little mouse under the chair. Pussycat, pussycat, wanted you there. I frightened the little mouse over again. Pussycat, pussycat, wanted me saying, he said, my dear pussycat, I'll run away. A cow will moo when it's disturbed. Cat will cry meow me. A mouse will squeak, a pig will grunt, a dog will say bow wow. A sheep will bray, a goat will mash, and butt you with two buckets. Oh, goes a day, a donkey breaks, an elephant will jump it. A lion will roar quite loudly when its delicate nerves are worn. And an automobile, when it's aroused, will always blow its horn. Gregory Griggs had 27 different wigs. He wore them up, he wore them down to please the people of the town. He wore them east, he wore them west, but he never would tell which he liked best. Oh, Gregory Griggs had 27 different wigs. Dr. Faustus was a good man. He whipped his scholars now and then. When he whipped them, he made them dance. Out of England into France, out of France and into Spain. Then he whipped them back again. So in spite of all the cries, Dr. Faustus made them wise. So in spite of all the cries, Dr. Faustus made the war. Solomon Lord made christened on Tuesday, married on Wednesday. Toil early, worse on Friday, lie on Saturday, married on Sunday. That was the end of Solomon Grundy. In the big fat pen, he ate more meat than 4 score men. He ate a cow, he ate a calf, he ate a butcher and a tap. He ate a church, he ate a steeple, he ate the park and all the people. A cow and a calf, an ox and a half, a church and a steeple, and all the people. And yet he complains that his song of wasn't full. She bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Butter, better, better, butter, that will make her batter better. So she bought a bitter butter, better than her bitter butter. And she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter, so it was better. Betty bought a bitter, better butter. Betty butter, put some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. Butter, better, better butter, that will make her batter better. So she bought a bitter butter, better than her bitter butter. And she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter, so it was better. Betty bought a bitter, better butter. Benzine Bonton was a bit of better butter, benzine bone, really was a bone, a bit of better butter, belly was a bone. Swan, swan over the sea, swim, swan, swim. Swan, swan, back again. Well, swan, 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 swan over the sea. Swim, swan, swim. Swan, swan, back again. Well, swan, swan. She sells seashells by the seashore, by the seashore, seashells, seashells. She sees seashells, seashells, she sells seashore, seashells, she sees, she sells the seashore, seashells, she sees, she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore, by the seashore, seashells she sells. She sees seashells, these shells she sells. Seashore, seashells, she sees, she sells. Sells the seashore, seashells she sees. She sells seashells by the seashore. If he should join the big the purple make those breakfast was the purple thing those breakfast me to find my feet. Peter Piper picked up back of the perfect bird peppers. Attack your purple pick of peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked up back of purple pick of peppers. Most of that of purple pick of peppers. Peter Piper picked. Here's what happened when we were told the alphabet into the air. Then something on me made you each one and I see you. W and B passenger and B and B. He said I didn't know it was loaded when the alphabet exploded. I went to the animal fair. The birds and the beasts were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey he got drunk and sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and that was the end of the monk. The animal fair, the animal fair. I had more fun when I was there than ever was the baby comparing a rollicking bollock and animal fair. The funny old Duran, he made a eagle and the zebra in his drawing suit was taking a bold and grand. The huge rhinoceros was making quite a fuss, and the hippo kissed the lovely mistress hippopotamus. The animal fair, the animal fair. I had more fun when I was there than there was a better compare with a rollicking, frolicking animal fair. The silly chimpanzee climbed up the family tree. The kangaroo on his gazoo, they played on the bumblebee. The lion bellowed room, we like to go to the zoo. The agreeable horse said me, of course, but the cow, she only said moo. The animal fair, the animal fair. I had more fun when I was there than ever was a fatty companion. The rollicking, frolicking, rollicking, frolicking, frolicking animal fair. One, two, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, 5, 6, pick up sticks, 7, 8, wave them straight, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, dig them down, 13, 14, maids a courting, 15, 16, maids a kissing, 17, 18, maids a waiting, 19, 20, my stomach's empty, I count no more till I run to the store and spent a pound a penny. If all the suns were warm to see, what a great sea that would be. And if all the trees were one tree, what a great thing that would be. And if all the actions were one act, what a great fact that would be. And if all the men were one man, what a great man that would be. And if the great man took the great axe and cut down the great tree and let it fall into the great sea, what a great splash that would be. Now what do you think of little Jack Jingle? Before he was married, he used to live single, but after he married to alter his life, he stopped living single and lived to his wife. As I was walking up the stairs, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. Hey diddle diddle and hey diddle dan. What do you think of my little old man? I wonder if he'll still be there the next time I go up the stairs. As I was walking up the stairs, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. Hey diddle diddle and hey diddle dan. What do you think of my little old man? I wonder if he'll still be there the next time I go up the stair. Three wise men above went to sea in a boat. And if the boat had been stronger, the sun would not be longer. And the Romans should jump with surprise. The surprise was so quick, he played her a trick. The trick was so rare, she jumped in a chair. The chair was so frail, she jumped in a pail. The pail was so wet, she jumped in a net. The net was so small, she jumped on a ball. The ball was so round, she jumped on the road. And ever since then she's been turning around, 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 around. The funniest bird I have heard of is Pee-wee the Kiwi bird. He's got two wings, but he just can't fly, 'cause he gets dizzy when he blows too hard. The funniest bird I've heard of is Pee-wee the Kiwi bird. He's got two eyes, but they're oh so weak. He sees by smelling with his big long beak. Once when he was hungry, he made a big mistake. He ate a little whistle, and he wound up with a tummy ache. And when he started singing, it was funny as mean. He tried and tried till he almost cried, and he only could say Kiwi, Kiwi, Kiwi. He only could say Kiwi. The funniest bird I've heard of is Pee-wee the Kiwi bird. He builds his nest on the ground, you see, because he's frightened when he's off the tree. The funniest bird I've heard of is Pee-wee the Kiwi bird. Pee-wee's egg is the largest one. He needs a kangaroo to move it round. Once he ate a little worm because it shines so bright. But then when he got sleepy, the glowworm light kept him up all night. When he got up next morning, his voice was wearing me. So I repeat, watch the things you eat, or you're liable to say Kiwi, Kiwi, Kiwi. You're liable to say Kiwi. Kiwis topsy-turvy, he never does things right. His electric bill's enormous. He sleeps all day and he sleeps all night. If you go to New Zealand, we don't want the sun would see. Just give my car to the Kiwi bird, and he's certain to say Kiwi. Kiwi, 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 Kiwi. There was a piper had a cow, and he no he to kill her. He took out his pipe and played a tune, consider, can't consider. But now considered very well, made the piper a penny more, and he might lay a bellows through. Correct the boy. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence was against a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked mouse. There was an old woman just in a thighs, 19 times as high as the moon. Where she was going, I couldn't but ask it, for in her hand she carried the broom. Lord, woman, Lord, woman, Lord, woman, Lord, oh weather, oh weather, oh weather so high. The cobwebs of the star. Shall I go with thee? Yes, my mind. In wife again. There was a man in our town, and he was wondrous wise. He jumped into a bramble bush and scratched out both his eyes. But when he saw his eyes were out with all his might and main, he jumped into another bush and scratched them in again. There was